My name is Terry, and with my partner Ash, mum Tracy, dad Tony, and nephew Jonathan, we are leaving our hometown of Middlesbrough for a new life in France. To restore this beautiful 18th century castle. From living in caravans during winter to tackling years of neglect, keeping her dry, discovering more about its past, and bringing it back to its former glory. Not forgetting Louis, Sasha, and Patrick. This is Château De Lalacelle. So we're just here on the third floor in what will be our salon when we get sorted. I started by taking a bit of the plaster off and then started taking all of the lats off because they were all rotten with woodworm. They're just coming apart, weren't they, mister? So they're just like crumbling apart.
Yeah, not like that one.
I know, just really bad, aren't they?
That one won't break.
But while we were taking it off, we found something, haven't we?
We found a couple of snakes in.
Another snake skin?
But that one is like.
Is that part of it?
I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
Especially the stones, like.
And there was a little bit of a nest down there, so I think that's where his little house was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
in the salon.
And then they died. But
yeah.
We've still got it.
We've still got the skin.
In the attic now.
Yeah.
Do you know where the little side is, where the gap is, where the window is?
Yeah.
Turrets.
In there.
Two sides then. Yeah.
But obviously, while I've uncovered all of this, which we're going to have to treat as well because we've got bits of woodworm in.
Yeah.
The actual wall is just crumbling apart as well.
Yeah.
So all of this is just coming out.
Take it down if it does that. Just take it out.
I think we're going to have to take it down, aren't we?
You can't do it cement it because of how tiny the cracks are.
I know.
We'll be able to cement it somewhere.
I think if we just take it all down.
Yeah, and then
we
redo it again with clean bricks and that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So we'll get all this down now. We'll get our masks back on.
Yeah.
And we'll get it all sorted, won't we?
Yep, that goes to the over room, that.
I know.
That hole there.
Goes all the way through. So yeah, let's make a bit more mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mess.
Come on then. How was my case? What started off as a nice little easy job has turned into a full chateau rebuild. Look at all these bricks. Wow.
I think this is I wonder if these one.
Said I hope we don't find Mr. Snakey. Hello? Hello?
So it's not really big mess of cardboard, whatever. If it's a big snake, then it won't make it like a baby snake that had a mum and dad and they died. That's probably why the skins are here. And that's probably why it's so tiny though. Yeah.
As you can see, the wood beam's a bit rotten. This is a full wooden beam that is literally just crumbling apart. I can do it with literally, well, I don't even need to break it up, just touching it, just crumbling away. So Mum's just come up to give me a hand, haven't you, Mum?
Yeah.
When it comes to clearing up, everyone just sort of
Runs.
vanishes, don't they?
I'm going for a tea, I'm going for a bath. You got the toilet.
But while I was taking the other bits out, obviously I could see that this beam's all completely rotted. And it was all shaking a bit, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
just a bit.
we're just about to take this window ledge out, which I don't think will be too difficult, will it?
I don't think we'll need a hammer.
No.
Alright.
Yeah. It's just crazy, isn't it? Like a full brick
that-
wall,
that's-
just
yeah.
literally just,
That's how the whole of the chateau's been rebuilt.
yeah, with this map stuff
Yeah.
and
It's
just,
kind of Lego, isn't it?
yeah. And I've seen the little support on the
Yeah.
edge.
You're sitting on that. Well, let's just take it down.
Yeah. But the amount of times though that we,
Yeah,
like when the
so-
scaffolding was
yeah.
up and we're going in and out.
In and out and all. That's just. That's it.
I think it's all the floorboards. They've literally just cut a little bit off
Yeah, put it on.
and put it on. Natural would work as well anyway.
Mm.
And see now, because it all rotted away previously.
Oh God, just put that on top
Yeah.
of it.
So the old windowsill is all rotted away, and they've just put another piece of wood
Oh,
on
top.
just to hide it.
Not even a full one.
No.
It's only a half one.
Hey. Oh well.
You taking that out? Like?
I think it goes all the way along, so we'll have to
So
take
when
like
you
that
get
bit
all
of the
that
wall
first,
off.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. So what you find? Ash found a leg, didn't he, the other day?
Did he?
Hmm? Well, it looked like the snake had took a chicken's egg and brought it up and then dropped it or whatever, but it was just a chicken's egg in there.
here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when I was clearing all this out, there was another snake skin.
Oh,
Down there.
that must have been it then.
But there was a nest down there as well.
Oh, a snake's one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. There was no in there, but yeah, there was a bit of a nest down there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was a full chicken's egg, so it's obviously carried it up here and then dropped it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing inside it.
We'll get
But you just carry it down this as it is.
I'll break it up in a minute.
Downstairs.
Yeah, over here. next job to do up here in the salon on the 3rd floor. So we've got all of the bubble wrap stuff on now for the insulation. A bit of the plaster on the ceiling up here had blown, it's just come away, so we're just going to cut a square out so we can replace this section and get it all back up, and then we can plaster it in and hopefully it'll all look all alright. So I'll get these last little bits down now. So we're just having a quick break from all the work, aren't we?
He's let us off for half an hour.
He's put his whip down.
No, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. So we're having a quick chat for 10 minutes. So the time is on.
If you hear the bell ringing in the background, that's where it is. We have to go back to work.
Yeah, it doesn't mean dinner's ready then.
No.
But just while we're having a quick break, we wanted to fill you in with some exciting news, don't we?
Yeah. We finally sorted Patreon.
We have.
You've been asking us for long enough. We've been here a year.
Yeah, it's been a year since we actually bought the place now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we didn't realise just how successful it was all going to be and how
Popular.
much. Yeah.
You love watching us, really.
Yeah.
And what we do.
Yeah, just everything about the Chateau and just how many of you have fallen in love with it as much as what we have. And because of that, obviously, we wanted to just give
something back.
Yeah, give a little bit extra of what we've got here at the Chateau to the people that wanted to follow the journey that extra step further. So
just to share it all, share what we've got with
be a part
the
of it
people
with us.
who love us.
Be a part of our journey.
Yeah,
so
that's what we're wanting to create. That's the whole thing for it. Just for people to be a part of this journey as much as what we are. Obviously, there's people out there that can't do stuff like this for whatever reason, and we're just wanting to share it with people like that, so they feel like they are part of it.
And part of us as well.
It's come from. One of the things is the people who have been able to manage to come and drop in and sort of look around and physically see the place rather than just through the camera lens. And their feedback and comments have been so warming, just some positive feedback. It gives you a glow.
It does.
And
gives you
to
a
be
boost,
honest,
doesn't it?
It helps us because it gives you the spur to get on and do the next job. So
it is
we
magical,
were
isn't it?
sort of toying about it for a while and talking about it, but the feedback from you guys is what swung it for us, really.
Yeah. So many people wanted us to, because they wanted to help restore the beautiful building, and obviously this is a way that they can help us restore it and
be part of it as well.
part of it, and then obviously we can offer
exclusives and we can do little things, and the problem we're going to have is you're going to have a camera out constantly for
I already am, so we're doing loads
catching
of
all our little private bits. Private
can't even go
moments.
to the toilet in peace now.
no, but we're going to be uploading obviously behind the scenes stuff, so when I'm going out on like my little shopping trips, which is going to be
many.
Yeah, there's one already there, which is one of the shopping trips which he's weren't too happy with, which we had to get out of the van, so you'll be able to see that on Patreon.
Yes.
And then just loads of other behind the scenes stuff, and we're going to offer
well, there's loads of exclusive benefits and discounts, isn't there? And we're
yeah.
trying to give as much back as what we physically
Possibly
can.
Yeah. So you'll be able to check that out. Obviously we'll put a link in the description anyway to it, so you'll be able to check it out, and if you do want to be a part of the Chateau, then you can
Yeah,
be.
you're more than welcome.
Yeah,
You
but
know, we do want you to share it with us and enjoy this experience with us. It is magical. I was in two minds when I first come, but now it is so magical, and she does just draw you in.
yeah,
Really does.
In a positive
It's
way,
magical.
though.
Oh,
It's not like sucking a
No.
life force or
No.
anything.
She draws
She
you
just
Yeah.
It's
The
magical.
enthusiasm when you get up on a morning, on a misty morning that it's been the last few days, you just walk through and you see her in the back as a backdrop
Yeah.
with the mist rolling round her, and then look across the field and up over the trees.
Wasn't even that
It's
just seeing the cottage there?
tremendous.
with a bit
Yeah,
of
just a little
smoke, the little
chimney.
smoke
Yeah.
coming out of the chimney. It was
magical.
it was just so nice. Again, we
breathing
couldn't
life back
imagine.
into the old place.
Yeah, we couldn't imagine being at this point a year ago. Never in
No,
a million years.
certainly not me.
We couldn't actually get in the door of the cottage a year ago.
No, definitely not. But part of it that we want to do, I know when I've seen stuff like this, you always feel like you want a piece of it as well.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that we're going to offer with the Patreon account as well. So things that we find, so the doors that we're getting restored, obviously because they have to be dissected to get the profiles and stuff, we're wanting to save little pieces and
Send you a piece of the
Send
door.
you-
yeah, send you a piece of the original, obviously 18th century doors.
We'll be charging more for woodworm transport because apparently dangerous animals cost a lot to post.
What we were going to do with that, I had an idea with it, is we're going to encase it in resin, so obviously there'll be no chance of woodworm or cross-contamination or anything like that. But each year we'd offer something different, so we'd do a piece of the original wallpaper from the Grand Salon, we'd be able to put a piece of that on a postcard and send them out, just so you feel you've got a part of what we've got here and you are connected to it. So it will be good, won't it?
It will. We'll try and make it as special as possible for
everyone, yeah.
everybody.
You've had similar sort of things in the past though, haven't you?
Definitely,
You've done things and you love to just have a little piece of it.
Piece of it, yeah.
Pulling a piece of wood
We're
out
just
of
trying
the
to do
harbour
things
and-
that
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
even going back to your Titanic
Yeah.
Definitely,
obsession.
yeah, and just to have like the tiniest little piece of it, but just knowing that you've got a piece of history and you're
Yeah.
a part of it with it,
Yeah.
it is. It just makes you feel like a little bit closer to what
to
you.
we are here. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to be a part of it, then check out our Patreon page in the description and see which section you want to
Be a part of.
Be a part of. But thank you very much.
Yeah.
And that's the 10 minutes up. Get back to work.
Come on then.
I might need a crane to get me up.
Over there. So just here in the salon on the 3rd floor.
Our new front room.
Well, we'll be our front room soon.
Starting to take shape. Looking really good.
Yeah. But family job today, isn't it?
It is.
Mum in the background there.
Moving away.
She's taken all the wallpaper off, and me and Ash, we've took like these cupboards out, haven't we? Took all of the plaster off the roof, and we're just insulating it now, and then we're going to put some more boards back on, aren't we?
Some more plasterboard on.
Yeah, so it's
Good
looking
fun.
good, just to keep us nice and warm.
You can see what we've done in here. You'll see it. The space now is unbelievable, isn't it? We've done a couple of little things, and it just taken the cupboards out. Terry had the idea to move a couple of pieces, and it's changed the room.
Yeah, but we'll quickly show you now. You can talk people around, but we'll show you obviously what it looks like now, and then a couple of the ideas that we've got as well.
So one of the ideas Terry had yesterday, one of his just jobs, was to shift these big beams. We want to keep them, they're beautiful. They are doing a structural job though. We've had the builders in to have a look at it, and all we've done is we've moved them along about a foot and placed them on the next big beam along, the next joist along. So the difference it makes to this room though, and opening the space up, is unreal. So we're really happy with that. And then next job is getting all our insulation on, packing between these beams and make sure it's nice and cosy in here. So we close in the staple? Yeah, either or, however you'd like to do it. Yeah. I'll do that. Line up with them. If we go first straight against that bit, we're never going to be straight. Because that's about as straight as you.
So in between us, we've got the bubble wrap insulation.
Yeah.
So that's just to keep out of the heat and stuff like
Heat
that.
and moisture, it's just a heat and moisture block, just for up here, but it gives it a bit of breathing space underneath the tiles as well.
Yeah, so the building can still breathe because these old buildings still have to have the airflow around them.
Yeah.
So underneath here as well, obviously there's a big sort of like air tunnel there for it all still to breathe.
We've managed to hide all the pipes and everything behind there. We're going to hide hopefully electrics behind there. But again, just as another bit of insulation, we've got insulation on the back of the plasterboard that we're putting up as well.
Yeah.
Just to try and hold a bit of the heat up here, because it hopefully it's going to be lovely and warm and cosy when all 5 fires are running in the house. Lovely up here.
Running around, topping them up.
Yeah. I don't mind. I like fires.
But it's coming along, so we just need to get the rest of the plasterboard on here. You can see along the bottom, obviously we've boxed all of that in, so we've got a nice little window ledge. So we'll have 2 little armchairs and a little window seat here as well, which will
I
be
believe
beautiful.
you've been on Facebook this morning looking at little armchairs, have you?
I have, yeah. But they've not got back to me yet, so I think you might have to message them.
Don't put it on me.
Because I'm desperate for them. It's a matching sofa and 2 armchairs, so hopefully you can get them because they'll look perfect just looking out the window. So yeah, so we need to crack on with getting the rest of this on, and then we've got the nasty job of getting all these stones. Obviously the wall that was here was just completely crumbling away, wasn't it?
There was no support on it. When we'd had the back bit of the roof redone anyway, all the supports had been like newly realised, so there's new beams gone in along the back. So everything that we took out, it was just surplus. It wasn't needed. So.
And the wall did go all the way up. It wasn't a supporting wall or anything like that. It's just the end part of like the actual brick wall.
Yeah.
But we actually liked obviously having this usable space down here, so we've just done it up to there, and at least we can.
Got a little lover's seat there, so we can sit and drink our little glass of wine on a night and look out the window at the beautiful sunsets.
Yeah, it'd be lovely. It's cozied up.
Cozied up.
Anyway, right, we'll crack on. So we're just carrying on work here on the 3rd floor. Now we've got all of the other part boxed in, haven't we? Which is looking fantastic. We're just up to this corner. Now this wall where the fireplace is on, obviously we're in 2 minds of what to do with the TV, aren't we? I want it above the fire, but obviously with heat and stuff like that, it's going to be a bit of an
Not going to be a great idea putting them off the fire.
No.
Well, we don't know, again, it's one of them two we're getting, but we don't want to take the chance. So
Yeah.
I think realistically we look at putting it somewhere else and balancing it off with a picture or in there or something.
So the only other idea I was going to do was build sort of a cabinet with some of the old windows from the Chateau that we've got, and build a cabinet and box the TV in that way.
That was one of Terry's just jobs.
But then when we open the cabinet, obviously the doors, it obviously...
Because of the fireplace, you wouldn't be able to open the doors properly, you wouldn't be able to see the TV from right the way around the room. Not that we're going to be sat in here, Terry's going to let us sit and watch TV for very long in here, but when we do eventually sit down
on the off chance.
Yeah.
So the other option was on the wall we've got this little sort of alcove, yeah, which we wouldn't really use for anything in particular, would we?
No, it looks like it used to be an old cupboard of some sort, I'd say.
Yeah. So
We
what
don't
we're going
need
to do is we're just going to box it in, so it gives us a little bit extra length on this wall.
Yep.
And then it gives us the space to put the TV on this wall as well. Right over a lovely little piece of wallpaper.
Terry's still insisting that he's taken off in one piece. If anyone's got a magician's wand they want to lend him,
I'm going to get it off. I will.
I've no doubt you will.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're going to box this in now so we can get the TV in and get that sorted. Go on then.
On you go.
I'll let you
So
in.
like that.
Keep going. You can go a little bit faster now. Keep pushing hard behind. Keep going, keep going. That'll do. Job's a good high five. Get in there.
Go you. Did you just drill that in the wall?
Yes. Gently push it down first.
Wow, that's super.
Yeah.
Did you make that big hole?
Yeah.
Two big holes.
We'll need to get the thingy one.
I'm just getting it all sorted for the electrics as well. So they'll go straight to the TV, so we'll have all hidden electrics.
I got it here.
Cheers, man.
And we
Yeah.
got a little helper.
What are you doing now, Terry?
Just sorting this conduit out. This is for all our electrics. We're just going to have a plug socket down here. So this will be like the main feed coming in, and then this will feed to the other sockets. And what we're going to do to hide this and the wiring and the radiator pipes is we're just going to board it with some insulation board and plasterboard. That's 40mm thick, and then you've got the 10mm for the plasterboard, and that'll hide all this and it'll give us a nice flat finish as well.
Well, you've got me at plaster, so I don't know how flat it'll be.
No,
And the walls aren't a good base to start on.
they'll be fine.
They're about as straight as you, babe.
It'll be good. So yeah, so just need to get this on, then we need to mark up where we're going to put the plug socket, drill a hole for that, and then get it all in place. That's all
I have to
good.
go and mix some map now then.
Yeah.
Right, I'll go and do that.
So, because we're on with the electrics now up here on the third floor, we need to start planning on lighting and stuff like that, don't we?
Yep, and you don't want to see the light, so...
No, well, with the ceilings being so low, like you can literally just touch them here. I don't think it'd be nice having a ceiling light.
It wouldn't be nice to have to stoop on every time. The only thing you're talking is get one of them flat, like 60s type ones, and
Yeah.
that's not going to be in keeping with what we want to do up here, or what you want to do up here, so...
So, I've had a little idea.
It's another just idea.
Yeah. When we came over, amongst all of the stuff that I brought over, I had a massive wicker basket filled of different candelabras and chandeliers and wall lights and stuff. So I've just had a rummage through. There's a set that I've got, which I think is about 25-30, that are all matching, which I want to use like throughout the chateau. But I've got a couple of sets here that are just oddments that I thought would be nice to use up here.
Yeah.
Anna. So this is the little set that we've got here, and we just talked about placing 2 on this wall. Just put a couple of little tacks in just to hold it for now, so we can get an idea of what it'll look like.
I do like them. I like them.
Yeah, so when we come into the room and we switch the light switch on, these will come on and obviously light this space up. We will have little lamps around the room as well. But I think it'll give it a lot more of a nicer feel, won't it?
Yeah.
Like a cosier feel.
Yeah.
And it's using what we've got as well, and I think they'll be nice.
No, they're quite, like I said, they're quite nice. Once we've cleaned up, they'll be lovely.
Yeah. So I think it's good.
A little job.
Another little job. Go on then.
Right.
Yeah, but they are nice little lights, so you can see them.
So there it is, another show all done with. Thank you.
It is brilliant. They just go so fast, don't they?
Another busy one. Well, we've crammed a lot in this week.
Yeah.
Well, you and Ash have. We're tending to slow down a little bit more now, me and Tony. We've done our
Well,
Terry's got the whips
slowing
out constantly
down a
now,
little
so
bit.
it's yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, Mum, you came and helped clear all the mess up that me and
I
Ash
wouldn't
made.
say pull the wall down because it just fell
Fell
down
down.
again. Yeah, and we've done all the lugging down the stairs again with the bags.
Honestly, but that is just, you just think, oh God, like, all we can manage is 2
We need a
bags.
lift. We need a lift.
We do. A lift down the centre of the turret.
Oh, you couldn't do that. It'd ruin it.
No, we just carry on with the bags.
Yeah.
just a helical stanner will do nicely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
But it's been fantastic.
busy
Like,
week.
But the difference you've seen, like different,
Yeah.
it's night and day up there, isn't it?
yeah.
You can see where we're at and see it livable now.
Yeah.
Even I can see.
Yeah,
Well, stuff
you
like the
can.
electrics, obviously, because Tony's done all the electrics in the cottage, we've been getting some pointers from Tony to get the electrics sorted.
Yeah.
And just planning ahead with it all. So where we want plug sockets, where we want lights, how we want it, how we're gonna like style the room, everything like that. We need to.
The problem is you've changed it in mid course right the way through anyway.
Because
Well, maybe we should put a light here. Terry, we've just put the walls up. Yeah, but I like the idea of a light here. Well, why didn't you like the idea of a light here before we
because
put the walls
plans change constantly with
Yes,
where
they
we're
do.
doing stuff. So
up? No, that's just you. That's always been you. You've always been the same. That's nothing to do with plans changing in the
I
chateau.
can verify that.
Yeah.
you're supposed to be on my side.
This is why I'm sat here, so he can't hit me.
Oh, there's no sides on this. It's Terry's way or
The highway.
everybody else's way.
Oh no way.
It's not.
Terry
It's
seems
not.
to have about 6 votes. We all get one each, and we somehow get outnumbered when we say no.
Our vetoes seem to be voided
Yeah.
for some reason. I don't know.
We've all
what
got
happens
voided
there.
vetoes,
No, the
Yeah.
dogs vote with me.
and they get a paw
They
each.
always win.
Yeah.
But it has been a really busy week.
Yeah, it's been good.
You've really cracked on this week, and
Yeah.
I think
But
hopefully
it's the first time we've
fires will be
had
going in,
chance.
won't
It's
they?
like really the first time we've worked together in
It
over
is.
a year.
To be honest, yeah, on a project together, even though like so much has been going on in
Probably
the
2 years,
chateau,
3 years.
like, we've all been working sort of separately in a way, haven't we? Doing projects, and this is the only project where, to be honest, all 4 of us have worked in a way sort of together. Like you've been helping me with the electrics,
Yeah.
you've been helping me clear up.
Rubble.
Me and Ash have been
Making a mess.
making a mess. Yeah. So it's the only project at the moment that we've all worked together on, apart from the party as well, when
Yeah.
we set up for the party.
Yeah.
But it's a good starter because obviously it's only a small room, but you can see how much progress you can make when we all pitch in, and everybody knows where the strengths are. So there's no point in me knocking walls down when we've got Tracy.
Yeah.
And there's no need me sort of doing it, finishing touches when Terry's here. So
Yeah.
everybody knows where they need to be and what the strengths are. And when you can pull in a job like that, it all comes together, and it's great to see it coming.
There was a scary thought though. That was one room we've got done. There's only another 22 to do after this. 21.
Yeah.
21 to 2 years, sorry.
It's downhill though from the it's like in the,
just a little tick.
well, the cottage was always going to be the learning sort of process for everything.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about the plasterboarding that we've sort of basically got cracked now.
Yeah.
We know exactly the ways that work inside the old buildings. We know about sorting the electrics out.
Well, the cottage was
When
always
and
going to
where.
be a trial run
Yeah.
to see how we were going to do
Materials, where we could source stuff from.
What worked and what didn't, so
Yeah.
that if we had to take things out, we were doing it somewhere where it was going to be a blank canvas anywhere, whereas
Yeah.
in the Chateau you only get one chance to make a mistake really,
stuff. Yeah, definitely.
because we want to keep it so original.
So that has been another fantastic week.
Hopefully you
Yeah.
can see the progress and see
Yeah,
sure.
the direction that we're going to be going in.
Yeah.
Obviously we don't get it all here, do we? Because we see it every day, so you don't
Yes,
see
you
the
don't. No.
like the steps forward, but these are bounds. These
Yeah.
these
And then when
actual
we
steps.
watched the video with all of yous on the premiere, and it's strange looking at it because it's
Don't
only been a
realise,
week.
yeah, it seems
But
like
yeah,
it
just
was
like,
ages
God,
ago.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Terry doesn't show us. We don't see these videos
No,
before they
till
go out.
Sunday.
We see them when you see them.
Yeah.
He sees
like
them. He
shocks
does
us.
it all. So we're as in much in suspense as what you guys are. So
Yeah.
we're always excited to watch as well.
Yeah.
Which is why I normally have an extra bottle of beer just in case.
See what angles he's caught us from, because we never know where he's been with the camera.
Yeah, Tracy was getting worried about the bottom being on screen for a few shows when the digging was going
Just
on.
stay tuned and wait for the Christmas bloopers, because he's had the cameras out that many times where he's caught us swearing or.
Well, especially now, obviously, we've set up the Patreon account. The cameras are just out everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there's a full reel for You've Been Framed coming up somewhere, I think.
Oh, definitely.
Not about me.
It's true what they say, don't work with dogs or animals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kids or animals.
And we need to add Terry onto that as well, don't we? Don't work with kids, animals,
Oh,
or
you-
Terry.
You always need a dictator.
Yeah.
Sorry, director.
Yeah.
Hey, why do I always get all the stick?
No, it's
I know.
not.
You're the one. If you want the whip, you get the stick.
It's not fair.
Nah, we're only kidding. It's
No,
only
yeah, we are only kidding. But
Okay.
thank you so much again.
Yeah,
Do you
another
wanna
week,
do your
another busy
closing
week.
up?
I'll have a go again, see if I can get it wrong this time. I
Yeah,
normally
no
do.
Twitter. We don't
So-
have Twitter.
No, we don't
No,
have
we
Twitter.
don't. Oh, is that coming soon?
No.
Definitely
No,
not.
Have we got TikTok?
no, not yet.
Well, we have
Okay.
got TikTok, but I
We
just
don't know how to work it.
Yeah, I'm just too old.
And
I
you're
just
not getting
can't
me
do-
dancing around
I
like a
can't
div.
do TikTok. I think
Right.
I
I've
get
done-
you on singing, Trace.
Yeah, that's it. We'll put that on. We'll put all the bloopers on TikTok.
Okay, guys, so we hope you've enjoyed this week's little offering, and if you have, please like and share with your friends. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already one of our many followers. And as usual, the details will be down here somewhere about my knee level for YouTube, Facebook, and
Insta.
Instagram.
Instagram.
That's the three.
Yeah.
It is.
For now.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Back
See you
to
next week.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes.
Back to work. We've got a
Bye.
cottage to finish.
Yeah. And a Chateau.
And a shut.
See you Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.